What's going on, LDBC? It's your boy QuestX. I'm coming at you with a video. I've seen some beautiful gems of videos today throughout my work day. Tried to sneak them in when I could. Awesome videos from 78 Sports TV. The brother Jeff from Dream Chaser. Reef, I see you, brother. You know, awesome collabs by the OGs of this YouTube boxing. Blood in 78, D-Style in 78. But the subject at hand has been one of my favorite fighters, Andre Ward, and how fans are trying to already discredit him by discrediting Sergey Kovalev. You know, I look at it from a little bit of a different perspective, fellas. For me, I look at it as vindication. I look at it as these individuals who are doing this, who claim that they know the sport of boxing, who claim that they are about an unbiased and fair evaluation of the sport and the fighters who participate in it, are looking dumber and dumber and dumber. And we don't even have to do any heavy lifting. They're doing all the work for us. When you go back to when Sergey Kovalev beat the dog shit out of Pascal, beat Bernard Hopkins, you know, his famed fight in which he killed a man, HBO's promotion of Kolvalev. And I'm also want to just, I want to touch on something. You know, HBO for a really long time was backing Kovalev as the #1 fighter, the top fighter in boxing. I don't want to hear any excuses. Don't come on here and say that it didn't, because I got the footage to prove it. It was almost on a consistent basis. Kovalev, the Crusher, was being advertised by that racist ass prick, Jim Lampley. Max Kellerman was all on it. Even, you know, that coon, Roy Jones Jr., he was doing it as well. So don't come on here and talking that bullshit, all right? Roy Jones now is starting to change his tune, much like a lot of you so-called Sergey Kovalev fans and boxing experts are doing now. But it's okay. I saw through the bullshit when you started throwing Shabransky out there. I did a video. You can check my fucking record. I've been on, spot on. I've said it point blank. Shabransky was a built-in excuse. And now you guys want to discredit Kovalev? Okay, discredit Kovalev. It only makes what we, real boxing fans who love this sport, we don't love agendas, we don't love the chaos in the sport, we love this sport and the men who fucking participate in this sport and who give their lives for this sport, who bleed for this sport. We are the real fans. This is showing you, this right here, this Kovalev versus Andre Ward fight will clean up a lot of bullshit. A lot of you channels on here who've been talking that slick shit about how Crusher is this and Crusher is that, and every other one of your videos has Crusher or Triple G in it, your days are numbered. They've been numbered. Hell, I'll even go one step further. They've already been punched. Those numbers are already being requested that you guys turn them in. You guys are not boxing fans. You do not know anything about boxing. And you know what? You guys are why the sport is in the state that it's in. You guys are why you get fighters who you never fucking heard of before, and they're all of a sudden #1 pound for pound. Never seen them fight before, but because HBO pumps them out there and tells you that they're the best, you believe it because you don't know boxing. You don't know it. Admit it. Be honest with yourself. Take a long, hard look in the mirror and look at it from that perspective. Most of you have only been boxing fans since Manny Pacquiao came into the game. And all you are, to further quote the good brother 78, you guys moved from Manny Pacquiao to Triple G, and now Kovalev. And that is exactly where it is. Now you guys want to start talking that slick shit, talking about how Canelo Alvarez, right? So here's what's going to happen is, guys, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've already expected this. Ward, I've said it on the record. I don't care if I'm in the minority. Ward is going to whitewash. Haha, like that, right? He's going to whitewash Sergey Kovalev. Yeah, you don't like that, right? That racist innuendo, because apparently if we support our own, then we're racist. But you can support your own and bash our own, and you're just an unbiased boxing fan. And you're fighting against this big conglomerate, the LDBC, and all the black fans in boxing. And we just want to see the downfall of boxing. No, we don't contribute to the downfall of boxing. You do. Everything that you make contributes to negativity in boxing. Everything that you think about is considered negativity when it comes to boxing. Everything that you surmise is nothing but negativity when it comes to boxing. We love a fighter with everything that we have. Every brother and sister, and even those in the YTBC that do videos and do it consistently, Boxing Librarian love the sport of boxing. They love the history. They love these guys for what they bled for. You don't. You're a clown. You're all clowns. All you do all day is sit around and troll the internet, and you pick and you focus on every little other thing other than the sport of boxing. You think because you ramble on a couple of statistics and you sit there and you read a fucking few headlines like we don't know that your computer screen is open and you're reading off the goddamn computer screen. Oh, because you are bringing relevant news of boxing today. Get the hell out of here, because you know what? When we ask you a simple question about relevant news in boxing, when we pose questions about relevant situations in boxing, you guys have nothing to say but that we're racist. We don't know what we're talking about. Everything about you guys is a joke. Everything about your channels are nothing more than race baiting, clickbaiting. You guys are unoriginal. I don't even see. Let me ask you guys this question. This is for these guys who sitting up here now trying to discredit Sergey Kovalev, who going to sit there and discredit Andre Ward, want to sit there and discredit Guillermo Rigondeaux, want to sit there and discredit Jesse Vargas, want to sit there and discredit the list of other fighters that are right now fighting. All right? If you guys are so worried about divisions and the best and who's fighting the best, how come I never see any other videos about any other fighters? The little news in boxing. You know, you so-called top dogs and experts in boxing, right? How come on your channels you guys will only sit there and talk about the Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Canelo Alvarez, or Manny Pacquiao? Everything else, we, the LDBC, and those in the YTBC, guys like Dan the Man, guys like Boxing Librarian, all the others out there, you guys wait till we're talking about a certain fighter. Mr. Boxing Today, you guys will wait till we're talking about a certain fighter, and then you'll start talking about that fighter. Because you guys are not fucking fans. You're piggybacking on our hard work, on the fact that we're the ones that got our ear to the ground, looking into boxing, checking the news, because we actually love this shit. Blood Boxing loves this shit. Quest loves this shit. The 1LVZ one loves this shit. Ticket loves this shit. Fight Critic loves this shit. How many others do we need to sit there and name? Black Fight Fan loves this shit. Not you guys. All you do is sit around there and you got the nerve to come to our channels. Reef loves this shit. Shit, I can go on and on. And you know what, to anybody else that I've missed, I know who you are. I have you, I subscribe to damn near more than, if not all of you or half of you. And for those I missed, I apologize, but I know, I see you out there. I see when you're in the comment section actually discussing boxing matchups. I literally sat there and seen half of you channels who hate on us in the LDBC and the YTBC sit there and will steal comments that other people have written down in boxing videos having intelligent debates, and will get on fucking camera and quote those words as if they're your own. And then you spin it to be all negative, because you know what? This is what you are. You're not real fans. You're not even You guys aren't even, I don't even think that you guys know anything about athletics, period. Period. You guys will buy anything and everything. So you know what? Back to what I was saying, because I went on a little bit of a rant. My apologies to my subscribers. My apologies to the brothers in the LDBC, but I needed to get that off my chest. But back to the Ward situation, like I said, I'm going to let them keep talking. Keep talking. Because I've always said from day one, Andre Ward is something special. I said it back in the Super 6 tournament that this guy is something special. We saw what Floyd was. And look what he became. Look what he's done. Now, I'm not saying that Ward will get on the financial position that Mayweather was in. I think that's a tall order to expect from any fighter. But it is possible. I'm not saying Andre Ward will even ever touch that, but I will tell you this much. I guarantee you that when Ward retires, his legacy will be that of 10 times better than your boy Pacquiao. Damn sure than Triple G. Shit, the spit bucket holder's record is tougher than Triple G's. And then when you want to talk about Canelo, maybe Canelo, if Canelo changes the way he's been positioned and maneuvering and he gets away from Oscar De La Hoya, we might be able to revisit that. At his age, he does have some key names on his resume. So I can't take that away from him. Kolvalev, he's fought stiff competition. I've clowned dude, but he has. But don't you dare start talking that bullshit that Kolvalev has had the same tough road to the top that Andre Ward has had. Get the fuck out of here.